over time, you'll start seeing that growth keep going and going, but nothing is immediate with digital marketing, with SEO. It all really takes time and patience with it to get those effects, to get the results that you want.
It took me years to eventually discover that. So I'm very happy that you're just confirming it. So whether you are a business owner with a website, obviously like to present yourself to the online market, or especially if you are a freelancer, the term SEO has popped up many times in the past. Search engine optimization as basically helping you to list your website to the best possible position, especially with ranking, searches, where Google is concerned, etc. And I've been on this now for a long time, and it's always been fluffing about maybe this, maybe that. And eventually I came across somebody that I found to be an exceptional source of clarity, as well as somebody that can aid us in getting to a position that we are struggling with, to a position of prosperity, because that's exactly what it's all been about. So I'm very honored to be welcoming Brandon Leibowitz. I trust that I've pronounced the surname correct, but Brandon, for your time and your expertise in the next few minutes, first of all, thank you. And second of all, welcome to the Exodus show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm looking forward to sharing some knowledge about SEO.
Fantastic. Brandon, as I've mentioned in the intro, it's a difficult thing, the SEO optimization, and exactly what it's all about. You are the CEO of SEO Optimizers. We obviously will include that information in the description as well. But from your practical real life experience, what are the main issues for anybody starting up, wanting to make money online, wanting to present their business online? What are the best ways to follow forward before we obviously get to really training needs, etc., like and anything like that?
Yeah, no. First starting point is try to find something that's not hyper competitive, where there's not too much competition. That will make things a lot easier, and also patience, like understanding that none of this stuff is immediate and you just have to keep building it up and building it up, because a lot of people kind of get discouraged after a few months and say it's not working, why am I not getting any sales? But just have to keep working at it and trying to build it up, and over time you'll start seeing that growth keep going and going, but nothing is immediate with digital marketing, with SEO. It all really takes time and patience with it to get those effects, to get the results that you want.
It took me years to eventually discover that. So I'm very happy that you're just confirming it. But SEO Optimizers as a company, I'm quite impressed with. If you look in terms of your core goals, the quality, the professionalism, you guys focus on, Google Webmaster Tools. Once you dig into it, it's quite a mouthful. So what you guys are doing, you are specializing in, you're not too widespread, and it means at the end of the day that you are focused and getting the results as soon as possible, which will obviously take the time that you have mentioned. I would like to just mention, just for the audience so that they know, you guys have quite a level of experience, if I may add. Search engine optimization, 14 years. Social media marketing, 11 years. Paid advertising, 13 years. Web analytics, 13 years. You're not just beating around the bush. You guys know the business, don't you?
Yep, been doing it for a while, since 2007, and just seeing how it's changed over the years and fluctuated, but really just trying to find the core things that still matter to Google to get that free traffic. I mean, I've helped out with a lot of aspects of digital marketing, but really prefer the SEO just because it's a way to get free traffic. I mean, everything works, doing paid ads, social media, email marketing, all that stuff works, but SEO is just a way to get free traffic. And people also search on Google, so they're showing intent. They're actively looking for your product or service at that moment. So getting in front of them is going to hopefully get that sale, get that conversion, and get that lead for you.
Absolutely. So just for somebody that's starting off new, from from my experience, and this is from very practical, what I can say with regards to SEO is that it's a complicated business if you don't know what you're really doing. And the worst thing is that you're starting to get rushed. So I have found at the end of the day to step back from that because it's just confusing you. It's wasting time. You're not getting anywhere. My suggestion is to get somebody on board that can actually aid you to to get to the level of performance that you might actually want to get. Now, the reason why I'm very happy, and it's not a word, no, I'm very encouraged to support Brandon and SEO Optimizers, the fact that they're not just laying down the way that, first of all, the history that they have, the goals that they have, which any website can have. These guys at the end of the day are willing to put themselves onto the line by providing a free training course to get you just into the doorway of understanding exactly what SEO is all about and how it can actually affect your business. Brandon, if you wouldn't mind, just if you can give me for us just a bit of feedback in terms of especially the masterclass, how it's going to fit into getting somebody off the ground to ensure that they can get the best of their online presence.
Yeah, no, I offer a bunch of different training courses and classes and offer free classes. If you go to my website, there's a free masterclass that they could sign up for. And that kind of goes in depth about SEO and how to get traffic to your website, but also how to get that traffic to convert into clients, into sales. But again, traffic to your website is really only half the battle. Once you get people to your website, how do you actually get them to do what you want them to do, which is pretty tough. So that would line well. If they want to find that, they could go to SEOoptimizers.com/masterclass, and they could sign up for that class for free.
Beautiful. Thank you. We will include it in the description as well. And I think it's very important. And thank you. You guys are making it available. I wish I've had it, a couple of years ago. Then maybe I would have started off better. But what is important is that we are in a global dynamic of change, continuous change. That's what I'm trying to say. There are so many things that are popping up every now and again about the best way forward, etc. In terms of your specialty, where do you see SEO optimization go within the next few, let's say the next 5 years?
Yeah, I feel like it's, for the most part, well, Google changes every single day, their algorithm, but the changes they make don't really affect you too much. Like they're really looking for like spammers, people that are like finding like loopholes, gaming the system, and they're like, hey, we don't want you to do this. But for the most part, SEO for the core functionality is pretty much the same, like good content, original content, and good quality backlinks are the two more important things. And there's a lot of variables that go into SEO. It's like a puzzle, a lot of pieces that you want to put into it, but some of the pieces are a lot bigger, like the content and the backlinks are really, really, really important. And future of SEO is kind of tricky. It's like, who knows what's going to happen if Google's still around, or is there another search engine, or are we all like in this metaverse that's coming out now? So we'll just have to see, because everything is so dynamic. It's weird. It's changing so quick. Who knows? But
it does, doesn't it? No, I totally agree. And in terms of SEO optimizers, how will you differentiate yourself from the rest of the companies that's doing what you do?
Just really focusing on quality, especially with the backlinks. That's really very important, because if you build the wrong type of backlinks, it's actually going to drop you instead of ranking you higher. So the way Google works is they want to see other websites talking about you. The more websites that talk about you, the more trust Google has. And then Google looks at the keywords on your website to figure out what to rank you for. But it doesn't work the other way around. And if you're not building good quality backlinks, or you're not building any backlinks at all, you're not going to see that growth. And you're just going to kind of stay stagnant or drop down if you're building the wrong ones. So really, really important that we build quality backlinks. And a quality backlink to Google is getting a website that's related to you to link out to you. Like if you're a doctor and you got a car repair company to link out to you, that might look a little strange. But if you're a doctor and you got like a WebMD or Wikipedia or something related to health, that's what matters. So relevancy is so very important.
Yeah, and that's the thing that me, a guy from the street, don't actually know about, and this is something that you guys at the end of the day, I've been doing each and every day for a long period. You know what works, what doesn't work. So I cannot see any fault in recommending anybody to go and visit you guys. It's a wonderful job that you do in terms of what I've seen on the website itself. The research that I've done about you is substantial. It's consistent, and I like at the end of the day that you are there to aid somebody, you know, by means of, again, just this free class. It's giving somebody, you know, a little bit more than just, oh, we are here for a service, you pay me for my service. And I think that is so important these days, that people can feel comfortable and testing out the waters, getting to know exactly what it's all about, and then realizing, bah, you know what, SEO, this is just way too much for me. I need to get some help here. So to the audience, just for a matter of interest, as per normal, we will include all the information into the description. I 100% support Brandon and SEO optimizers. I think these guys are absolutely what is needed if you want to move your website into the next level and to make money eventually. So from my side, Brandon, I do appreciate your time. You're the CEO of a company. You must be extremely busy. So I appreciate the time you've invested into just talking to us, giving us a little bit of a feedback as to how it works. And we will be looking forward to following up with you again in some months' time to see how things are going. And there are a few things that I'm busy with on my side as well, which will actually fit into what you guys are doing. So I'll be using your services promptly as well and see how that goes. So Brandon, thank you so much for your time, and wishing you the very best for the rest of the year lying ahead.
No, thanks for having me on and letting me share some SEO strategies. And if they want to learn more, I created a gift for everybody that's listening. So if you go to my website, SEOOPTIMIZERS.com/gift, that's SEOoptimizers.com/gift, is a special gift I created for everybody, along with the masterclass, and all. Everything's all in that one spot. So it makes it easy for everyone.
Beautiful. Much appreciated, sir. And thank you very much for that. All the best.
Awesome. Thank you.